Look around you. Chances are, Amazon is everywhere. That book you're reading, the smart speaker listening to your commands, the cloud infrastructure powering your favorite app, even the groceries in your fridge. What began as a tiny online bookstore, born in a garage, has blossomed into a global titan, a sprawling ecosystem that redefined retail, technology, and logistics. Today, Amazon is one of the most valuable companies in history, consistently breaking barriers, innovating at a breakneck pace, and commanding a market capitalization that soared past the trillion-dollar mark. But how? How did a company selling paperbacks online become an indispensable utility, a technological juggernaut, and a force so powerful it influences everything from how we shop to how we store data? This isn't just a story of exponential growth, it's a saga of relentless ambition, calculated risks, unwavering customer obsession, and a founder's vision that defied conventional wisdom. This is the story of Amazon, and its journey to becoming a trillion-dollar company. Our story begins not in a bustling corporate campus, but in a modest garage in Bellevue, Washington, in 1994. Jeff Bezos, a brilliant, ambitious computer scientist, had just left a lucrative Wall Street job, captivated by a singular, electrifying statistic: the internet was growing at 2,300% a year. This wasn't just a new technology, it was a new world. And Bezos wanted to build a business at its epicenter. I picked books because there are more items in the book category than in any other category. There are 1 million books in print at any given time. Books. An unassuming product, but perfect for the nascent internet. Easy to ship, universal appeal, and a vast inventory that no physical store could ever hope to stock. Bezos famously started with a list of 20 potential products, whittled it down, and settled on books. He named his company Cadabra, but quickly changed it to Amazon, after the largest river in the world, symbolizing scale and vastness. His mantra from day one: customer obsession, and it's always day one. A philosophy that stressed urgency, innovation, and a perpetual beginner's mindset. In those early days, Amazon was a lean, scrappy operation. Bezos and his small team would pack books themselves, often kneeling on concrete floors. The website was basic, the infrastructure even more so. But what they lacked in polish, they made up for in vision. Bezos wasn't just selling books, he was building an online experience. He introduced features like one-click ordering, customer reviews, and personalized recommendations, revolutionary concepts at the time. By 1997, Amazon went public. Its IPO was met with skepticism. Many dismissed it as just another online bookseller, doomed to fail against established giants like Barnes and Noble. But Bezos wasn't playing the short game. He was laying the groundwork for something far grander. He famously told investors, "This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a get-rich-slow scheme." The everything store, expansion and ecosystem, ***. Bezos's ambition quickly stretched far beyond books. He envisioned Amazon as the everything store. In 1998, the company began selling music and videos. Soon, it was electronics, toys, home goods, an ever-expanding catalog that aimed to be the first and last stop for online shopping. This expansion wasn't just about adding products, it was about strategically building a retail dominance based on convenience and selection. But a true stroke of genius came in 2000 with the introduction of the Amazon Marketplace. Instead of stocking every item themselves, Amazon allowed third-party sellers to list their products on the site, competing directly with Amazon's own offerings. This move was revolutionary. It instantly expanded Amazon's inventory exponentially, without the upfront cost or risk of holding stock. It was like owning the world's largest shopping mall, but letting others build the stores. Amazon took a commission, solved the payment processing, and handled customer trust. This symbiotic relationship would become a cornerstone of its growth. Then came Amazon Prime in 2005. For an annual fee, customers received unlimited 2-day shipping on millions of items. At the time, it seemed like a loss leader. How could they make money shipping so much for free? But Prime wasn't just about shipping, it was about loyalty. It created an invisible web, making Amazon the default choice for millions. Once you paid for Prime, you were incentivized to use it as much as possible, further cementing Amazon's position in your daily life. Prime rapidly evolved, becoming a bundle of ever-increasing services, streaming video, music, cloud storage, exclusive deals. It transformed Amazon from a mere retailer into an indispensable subscription service, a digital utility that offered unparalleled convenience and value. This Prime effect created a powerful flywheel. More Prime members meant more sales, which meant more sellers on the marketplace, which meant more selection, which in turn attracted even more Prime members. It was a self-reinforcing loop of growth and engagement. The unforeseen giant, AWS and the cloud revolution, ***. While Amazon was busy reshaping retail, another, entirely unexpected, colossal business was quietly brewing within its walls. A business that would become its most profitable segment, the engine truly propelling it towards that trillion-dollar valuation, Amazon Web Services, AWS. In the early 2000s, Amazon had invested heavily in its own IT infrastructure to handle its massive, fluctuating retail demand. They built robust, scalable, and efficient computing systems. But Bezos, ever the innovator, realized something profound: this powerful infrastructure could be productized. Other companies struggled with the same IT challenges, spending fortunes on servers, data centers, and technical staff. What if Amazon could rent out its excess computing power, storage, and databases as a utility? Jeff Bezos, archive soundbite, explaining AWS***. It's like a utility. You want electricity, you don't go build a power plant. You just plug into the grid. In 2006, AWS officially launched. Initially dismissed by some as a quirky sideline, it turned out to be prescient. Amazon had essentially created the modern cloud computing industry. Companies no longer needed to buy and maintain expensive hardware, they could simply rent capacity on Amazon's massive, global network, scaling up or down as needed. AWS wasn't just a revenue stream, it was a profit Goliath. While Amazon's retail business often operated on razor-thin margins due to massive investments in logistics and price competition, AWS minted profits. It offered high-margin services to millions of businesses, from tiny startups to massive enterprises like Netflix, Adobe, and even government agencies. AWS became the backbone of the Internet, powering a significant portion of the online world. By the time Amazon was closing in on its trillion-dollar valuation, AWS was consistently responsible for the vast majority of Amazon's operating income, subsidizing its aggressive retail expansion and allowing it to take even bigger risks. It was the ultimate diversification, a hidden powerhouse born out of an internal necessity, that transformed Amazon into a tech infrastructure titan, not just an online store. The logistical labyrinth and the last mile. Amazon's ascent wasn't solely about digital innovation. It was equally about mastering the physical world. To deliver on the promise of Prime's fast, free shipping, Amazon built an unparalleled logistical network, a sprawling, intricate labyrinth designed for speed and efficiency. Hundreds of fulfillment centers, strategically placed around the globe, became monuments to modern automation. Thousands of robots whirred, transporting goods, minimizing human travel time within warehouses. Algorithms optimized routes, predicting demand, and ensuring packages moved seamlessly from shelf to truck to doorstep. This wasn't just about shipping, it was about owning the last mile, controlling the entire customer experience from click to delivery. Beyond logistics, Amazon continued its relentless push into new frontiers. The Kindle, launched in 2007, revolutionized reading. Then came Alexa and the Echo in 2014, making voice interaction with technology commonplace and embedding Amazon deeper into our homes. These weren't just standalone products, they were gateways to Amazon's ecosystem, connecting users more intimately to its services. Strategic acquisitions further bolstered its empire: Zappos for shoes, Twitch for live streaming, and most notably, Whole Foods Market in 2017. This move into brick-and-mortar groceries signaled Amazon's intent to conquer physical retail, blending online convenience with in-person shopping, experimenting with cashierless stores and innovative delivery models. Each new venture, each new piece of hardware, each acquisition, was a strategic move designed to reinforce the central philosophy: make Amazon indispensable. The Bezos Blueprint, Culture and Vision, ***. But technologies and strategies alone don't build trillion-dollar companies. Behind Amazon's meteoric rise lies a distinct, often demanding, corporate culture, meticulously crafted by Jeff Bezos. Its core tenets are legendary. Customer obsession ***. This isn't just a slogan, it's Amazon's North Star. Every decision, every product, every innovation, is filtered through the lens of what benefits the customer. Bezos famously left an empty chair in meetings to represent the customer, ensuring their voice was always present. Long-term thinking ***. While competitors focused on quarterly earnings, Bezos cultivated a culture of patience. He was willing to invest heavily in initiatives that might not turn a profit for years, even a decade, Prime and AWS being prime examples. He once said, "If everything you do needs to work on a 3-year time horizon, then you're competing against a lot of people. But if you're willing to invest on a 7-year time horizon, you're now competing against a much smaller group of people, because very few companies are willing to do that." Bias for action and experimentation ***. Amazon's culture embraces failure as a necessary part of innovation. They conduct thousands of experiments, iterate rapidly, and aren't afraid to launch products that aren't perfect, learning and improving along the way. Given a 10% chance of a 100x return, you should always take that bet, Bezos often mused. Frugality. Initially ***. In the early days, frugality wasn't just a cost-saving measure, it was a mindset, fostering resourcefulness and innovation. Desks made from doors weren't just quirky, they were symbolic. High standards ***. Bezos demanded excellence, famously implementing 2 pizza teams to ensure agility and accountability. He pushed his employees to think big, move fast, and constantly raise the bar. These cultural pillars coalesce into what Amazon calls its flywheel, or virtuous cycle. Lower prices attract more customers, leading to more sales volume, which allows Amazon to attract more sellers. More sellers mean a wider selection of products, which again lowers prices through competition, attracting even more customers. Each turn of the flywheel builds momentum, creating an unstoppable force of growth and market dominance. It's this relentless, compounding growth, fueled by innovation and customer obsession across multiple, often disparate, business segments: retail, cloud computing, advertising, logistics, entertainment, and hardware, that propelled Amazon past one financial milestone after another, culminating in its breathtaking journey to a trillion-dollar valuation. Amazon's story isn't just about one company's success, it's a blueprint for navigating the digital age. It's a testament to the power of long-term vision in a short-sighted world, the audacity to invest big, and the courage to fail often. From a rudimentary website selling books to the architect of cloud computing, the pioneer of voice AI, and the undisputed king of e-commerce, Amazon has continuously reinvented itself, disrupting industries and reshaping consumer expectations. Its journey to a trillion-dollar valuation wasn't a straight line, nor was it without its controversies and challenges. But at its heart, it was driven by an unwavering focus on the customer, a willingness to experiment relentlessly, and a founder's profound understanding of how to build a lasting enterprise on the ever-shifting sands of technology. Amazon didn't just adapt to the future, it actively built it, one customer-centric decision, one daring investment, and one day one at a time. The trillion-dollar tango continues, and the world watches, wondering what revolutionary beat Amazon will play next.